Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Nitto NT555 G2 Ultra High Performance 20-inch tire for Challengers. This is Nitto's second generation of ultra high performance summer tire line, and so it has some subtle improvements over the previous gen. This tire is available in the 20-inch size with a few different width options like a 245, 255, and a 275. The price per tire does change based on size, and it starts at just over $170 and ranges to just over $200 for the widest tire available. So Nitto has been around for a long time and they've built a strong reputation for their performance tires. The NT555 has always been a popular tire. It's a go-to when you're looking for a high-performance tire at a very reasonable price. The N2, like I mentioned earlier, is an updated and improved form of the good old NT555. The main difference between the Gen 1 and Gen 2 NT555 can be seen easily. You can see that the tread pattern is different on the G2. This is still a directional tire just like the Gen 1, but you have a different tread pattern with the G2 here. Nitto has doubled up on the center rib of the tire, which is going to give more traction in dry conditions as well as better straight line stability as well. The size of the tread blocks on the G2 are also larger, and I will say that this is more apparent on the larger size tires like the 275s. That's great news for those of you out there that are looking for increased traction benefits. The larger blocks help with traction off the line. These also work very well with the redesigned tapered blocks more towards the center of the tire. The two types of blocks are designed to work together for better traction and cornering stability. The Gen 2 here also boasts increased performance in wet conditions, and that includes both handling and braking performance. That's what these two large grooves that run around the entire tire are for. They help to push water away from the tire, which helps to prevent hydroplaning, and it improves performance in wet conditions. Along with that, Nitto has also used a completely different compound with the Gen 2. It's a high silica compound, which is going to help increase the overall performance of the tire. The UTQG numbers show that even though that this is a new improved formula with this tire, it's actually a little bit harder than the original 555. It has a tread wear rating of 320, while the original has a rating of 300. In theory, that should increase the overall lifespan of the tire to around 40,000 miles, according to Nitto, but of course, that's ultimately going to depend on your driving habits. Needless to say, if you're out there doing a bunch of burnouts, launches, or if the tires are used for drag racing, then you can expect a shorter lifespan. Now, traction and temp grades on the G2 tires are the highest available with a AA for traction and A for temperature. Speaking of temperature, keep in mind that these are, technically speaking, ultra high performance summer tires, so you should be mindful of the exterior temps when you're expecting these tires to perform. These are intended for use in above 45-degree weather. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can't use these in colder weather, but you'll have to keep in mind that these tires are made from a soft compound. They're gonna stiffen up in cold weather or get hard, and they'll need to get some heat in them before they can perform to the best of their abilities. Also keep in mind that while these tires are high-performance soft tires, they're not drag radial. If you guys have high horsepower cars out there and you're looking for a drag radial, you have plenty of options to choose from. Nitto makes the NT555R, which is a drag radial, or even the NT05R, or you can even check out the Mickey Thompson options. And keep in mind that you can always head over to the product page and check out some customer reviews of these tires if you wanted to get some feedback from customers that have purchased them and used them. And remember that these are directional, which means that they can be rotated front to back, but not side to side. Obviously, if you have a staggered setup, you're not going to be rotating. If you didn't know already, we do mount and balance tires for free here at AM, and of course, shipping is free too. You have an optional nitrogen fill instead of air if you guys wanted. So if you're looking for new wheels with your tires, you can always pick up your wheels and tires here and have them mounted and balanced for free and shipped out to you 100% ready to go. That'll save you from having to run around and get your tires mounted after receiving them. The NT555 G2 is an ultra high performance tire that's been designed to give improved traction in both dry and wet conditions, and you can always check it out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.